Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So here's another combo video for you guys today. This time it's on my heroes. So if you haven't caught the deck profile update for March 2020, I'll be sure to post a link in the description down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe, of course. But anyway, figured I'd just show you guys a couple test hands real quick just to see what I can make out of the boards that I can do. And honestly, heroes now is a lot of people are playing these between 45 to 50 cards now because you need to be able to run more outs to certain matchups like back row. You want to be able to out dinosaurs and stuff because dinosaurs is one of the worst matchups for heroes. Like the deck is very strong. It's really good for OTK, but it's just it does still have some. It is still a pretty fragile deck if you don't know what you're doing, and sometimes this deck can burn out through its resources fairly quickly, which is why I run the two pots. So that way, I can recur and just start from square one. But overall, the deck still has some really powerful matchups too. If you're going up against Spiral, you definitely want to try to go first and set up a Dark Law. That way, your opponent's going to be it's going to have a hard way, it's going to have a hard time getting rid of it. So yeah, you just gotta be on the lookout. Plasma is still really good this format. So sometimes depending on the matchup, you definitely want to turbo out Plasma as soon as you can, and just go from there. But anyway, let me go and get started, and let's see what our hand looks like. So I'll do two test hands, and again, I'm going to try to go through them as quickly as I can, just so that way this video doesn't take too long. So, okay, so we got Shadow Mist, Ash Blossom, so that's pretty good for disruption. Oh, nice, Fusion Destiny. I don't ever mind seeing that. Elemental Hero Stratos, and last but not least, okay, Called by the Grave. So I think, let's see. Okay, so for sure I'm going to go ahead and normal summon the Elemental Hero Stratos, because if I activate Fusion Destiny right now, I'm going to be only locked into Dark Hero monsters from the extra deck, and I want to be able to get as much advantage as I possibly can. So with Stratos, we're going to go and search out our Ferris. Alright. And then we're going to go and use Ferris Effect to discard the Shadow Mist. Now, I don't think there's going to be a way for me to revive it, so I'm just going to go ahead and use her effect to add a hero from my deck to my hand. So you can go either way. You can go Honest Neos, you can go for Dust of Gold, because either way I have a way to search out both. You could even go with Hero Liquid Soldier if you want to get that draw power. So you know what? I'm feeling gutsy, so let's go ahead and go for the Liquid Soldier. Oops, I left the card behind. So, but yeah. Oh, and let's not forget the Ferris effect. I completely forgot to do that. So, yeah. So increase will go there, and then it becomes actually yeah. This could have been a chain link. Actually, you could have chain blocked the Ferris because some people often try to ogre or yeah, just ogre that card. So but yeah, this is definitely something to work. So. Yeah, my bad on that part. So, yeah, generally I always like to go Chainlink 1 then Chainlink 2 on that, but yeah, I kind of screwed up there. So, but that's not going to happen again. Alright, so next you can go ahead and use Increase Effect. I'll tribute the Ferris because, it's just the body at this point. And then Increase Effect will let you special summon Vion. Vion Effect, of course you're going to dump Malicious with Vion's Effect because, you definitely want to make full use of Malicious Effect, so... Next, we're going to use Vion's Effect again to banish Ferris, and this time we're going to search out our Polymerization card. Alright. Alright, so now this is where it gets a little weird. So first, what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is, let's see. Okay, so for sure I'm going to go ahead and link off the increase in the Vion. I'm not going to go into Cross Crusader just yet, I'm actually going to go into Wonder Driver. And the reason behind this is because there's actually some combos that I like to do with this. So next I'm going to go ahead and activate the Polymerization card, fusing my Stratos together with my Liquid Soldier in order to make Elemental Hero Sunrise. Alright, and now I can do a full-on chain 3, or basically a full chain block here. So Chain Link 1 with Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier, Chain Link 2 with Sunrise, Chain Link 3 with Wonder Driver, which lets me reset Polymerization. So now I can search out my Miracle Fusion. And then with Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier, I can draw 2 cards, but I have to discard 1. So let's see what I can get into. Alright, so we draw 2. Oh, nice. And discard 1. Well, since I already used Stratos, normally I would love to see him at all times, but with the board I can set up, I think I'll be just fine without Stratos. So we're going to go ahead and just discard Stratos. Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and banish one of my Malicious to summon out another. so yeah, that'll definitely work out. If I could find a malicious, here we go. They're like both at the top, so. And now we're gonna go ahead and link off my Wonder Driver together with the with malicious to make Cross Crusader. Now I'll use Cross Crusader's effect in order to bring back the malicious. And then afterwards, we're going to go ahead and tribute that malicious with Cross Crusader's effect, search out another hero. In which case you can go Honest Neos, you can go Malicious Bane. If anything, I'd probably just go for the Honest Neos. And the reason behind this is because, like, in theory, yeah, I would like to have the Malicious Bane just because your opponent can't really destroy it by battle or card effects. It can still be targeted, and people will try to out that first. So I'd rather just have this at the ready. So Honest Neos, I think, would be just a better play. Alright. Next up, I'm going to go and banish Malicious to bring out the last copy of him. Just because, you know, I just use him to go into Dread Decimator fairly easily right there. So yeah, bring out our third copy of Malicious. And from what I can tell from my hand, yeah. Okay, so now we can go ahead and link off Malicious and Cross Crusader. We'll make our Dread Decimator. Alright, now that that's all set, now I can finish up my combos here. First off, I'm going to go ahead and activate Miracle Fusion, in which case you're going to banish Liquid Soldier with any other hero. I'll just banish Elemental Hero Stratus together with my Liquid Soldier, just so I can bring out Absolute Zero. Alright. And then, now we can activate our Fusion Destiny. In which case, since I still got materials in my deck, we're going to go ahead and send Hero's Decider together with my Hero Dynatag. That way that's all set and ready. And then we're going to bring out our Destiny Hero Dystopia. That way at least I have more forms of disruption. And this is why I didn't want to bring out Malicious Bane, because Malicious Bane's Raigeki effect unfortunately is not quick effect. So you have to kind of like be like on a mindful eye just to see like how you want to go about it. And then the last thing I would like to do is just set my Mass Change as well as my Called by the Grave that's still in my hand in case I ever got jolted at any given point. But if no one ever tried to hand trap me, well, this could come in handy for any like graveyard reliant strategy. So yeah, Called by the Grave is still really good. So here's what we got. We got all our monsters have a power boost, including Sunrise, since you know he gives power by 200 points for every different attribute, and we have 3 different attributes too. We still got Honest Neos. Dystopia's effect or attack points is different than his original, so you could use this effect to pop a card at any given time. We also have another Raigeki effect anyway too, which is Absolute Zero, which in this at any given time, you know, if your opponent sets up a board with spells or traps or even monsters too, you could just play this, send the Absolute Zero just to bring out Masked Hero Acid, and depending on like what matchup you're up, if it's a full back row heavy deck, you could literally chain block it. So you can go Acid Chainlink 1 and in Absolute Zero Chainlink 2, or the other way around. Depends on, like I said, all depends on the matchup. So yeah. Alright, let me go ahead and reshuffle everything back real quick, and then we'll see what we can get this time around. So this time I'll go for like a Malicious, or see if I can go into like an Evil Hero play. If not, you know, like I said, there's other options you can go with. Usually the Evil Hero package is more something you want to go second with rather than going first. Just like I said, like, yeah, it's again, Malicious Bane is a powerful card and it can't be destroyed by battle card effects, but it can still be targeted. We still got Nightmares, you know, like Nightmare Unicorn, or just cards that can just bounce back monsters, you know, or banish them even. So you just got to be like, you got to really think of like, when do you want to bring out Malicious Bane, you know? Do you want to leave him as a sitting duck? So yeah, that's why I didn't go for him. Alright, so let's see what we got this time around. Alright, let me just finish up here and... Alright, so new hand. This time we're going second. You know, your opponent's going to set up a board. Okay, we got Pot of Inquisitiveness. We got Solid Soldier. E-Call, so this is definitely a great start. Okay, Miracle Fusion. Unfortunately, I'd never like to see this, so... But because I did open up with it, maybe I don't have to worry about going to Sunrise at any given time. And we got Called by the Grave. So we don't really have a form of disruption right now, but... again, depends on like how you want to go about it. It could still come in clutch. So your opponent sets up a board, you know, you kind of analyze the situation, you try to figure out like how you're going to break it, how you're going to OTK him. And let's see what our card... Okay, so we got Elemental Hero Stratus right off the bat here. Well, for sure with E-Call, I can already go and search out my Honest Neos. You could search out Shadow Mist if you wanted to instead. That way you can normal summon or Solid Soldier with the Shadow Mist. But again, I'd rather get something started here. So we're going to go ahead and go E-Call here. Or better yet, actually, if you did search, you could search out Shadow Mist. You know what? I got a better idea. So yeah, for sure we're going to go and search out Shadow Mist instead of Honest Neos. And the reason I'm going to do this is because I literally just thought of a combo that could work. So again, if your opponent has if you do have a way to solve the board, sometimes Shadow Mist isn't the bad option, you know? But again, like there's always other ways to search out your Honest Neos. And again, I was going to search out Honest Neos originally, but now I know what I could do with the Shadow Mist. So for sure I'm going to go ahead and normal summon Solid Soldier in order to special summon my Stratos. Alright, so now Stratos effect, I'm going to go and search out my Ferris, of course. Try to get the full Vision Hero package going. Then we're going to use Ferris to discard Shadow Mist to special. Shadow Mist effect to search, Ferris to place, so Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. So that's actually how I wanted to do it originally, so again, my mistake on that first hand. So of course you're going to place Increase here. And then with Shadow Mist, we're going to search out another hero. I'm not going to search out Honest Neos just yet. We're actually going to search out my Dusted Gold. Just because I can get the the Malicious Bane play going here. Next, I'm going to go ahead and discard the Dusted Gold, to search out my Dark Calling. Just saw it a second ago. Here it goes. Okay. So this is where it gets a little cool. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and use Increase effect. We're going to tribute. We're going to go ahead and tribute our Stratos. Just so I can bring it back next turn. Or not next turn, but bring it back this turn, I'm sorry. And then, of course, with the Increase, you're going to special summon our Ferris. Ferris effect to dump Malicious. Alright, so now this is where it gets a little weird at first. Before I press on, though, we're actually going to go ahead and we're going to banish Shadow Mist with Violent effect in order to add our Polymerization. So, like, again, yeah, Miracle Fusion is a very unfortunate opener, but again, with what I have in mind, it should still work just fine, honestly. So, and plus, since I still have Pot of Acquisitiveness, you know, I can still bring back that Shadow Mist later and eventually get like a mass change. But let's just see where this hand keeps going. Okay, so next things, definitely want to go ahead and banish the Malicious, just so I can get another, or banish this Malicious to get another one out, I'm sorry. Alright. Now, the fact that we can easily go second with this hand, or basically do a full OTK, what you could actually do is this. We're actually going to go ahead and link off the Violent together with the Destiny Hero Malicious, just so I can get Cross Crusader out. And then Cross Crusader, we're going to bring back the Malicious, effective Crusader to tribute that Malicious. Hold on, some of my cards are upside down here. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and add Honest Neos now. So this is the point where you're going to want to go Honest Neos. Now, there are times I can actually pull this off like very easily. Like, in fact, this is actually a similar hand I've had one time at one of my locals. I think it's actually the same one that I got first place in. This was a really cool combo that I really just essentially trolled my opponent with. But we'll get to that in just a moment. So now I'm going to go and banish the last copy of Malicious to bring out our last copy from the deck. Okay. And now we can go ahead and go all at it. So I'm going to go ahead and link off my Cross Crusader, make our Dread Decimator, and then we're going to activate Polymerization. Polymerization, fuse Ferris, Increase, and Solid Soldier to make Vision Hero Trinity. And again, if your opponent has like a full board that you can easily attack over, well, Trinity, the fact that his attack points double on the turn he's summoned, and he attacks 3 times, so it really gets nuts at that point on. So, yeah, you can imagine the math here. And then, of course, let's not forget Solid Soldier's effect. Since he was sent to the grave by a spell effect, you can actually special summon one hero monster from your graveyard and face up defense, as long as it's got to be in defense mode. So at that point, we're going to go ahead and bring out Stratos. And the reason behind this is because of this. So Stratos effect, you can search out whatever you want. At this point, I actually want to bring out... you can actually go Hero Liquid Soldier if you wanted to, just so you can get absolute 0. Or you can go with one of your Destiny heroes and just go into like... because, again, I have a way to bring out Malicious a little bit more. And so on and so on. So, but if anything, let's go ahead and... let's see. What do we got here? That's in my deck. So I guess if anything, we're actually going to go ahead and bring out. So still got Miracle Fusion. I still got Pot of Inquisitiveness, Dark Calling. Actually, you know what? We're actually just going to go ahead and use this effect. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and search out the Liquid Soldier, just because, like, in case if my opponent miraculously survived this turn, we have a Liquid Soldier as backup, and you could definitely make full use of him next turn. So, yeah, that'll definitely work. Alright, but before I even continue on here, we're going to go and activate Dark Calling. I'm actually going to go ahead and banish Ferris with a Dust of Gold. And we're going to go ahead and bring out our Malicious Bane. Now, just keep in mind, your opponent may have some form of protection, every now and then. Like, some people like to do the co-link with the Nightmares still. You still got some monsters that just can't be destroyed by card effects, especially because IP Masquerade is a thing right now. So, but you just got to know when to use the Malicious Bane pop effect. But if your opponent does have something you can pop, definitely make full use of it. And not to mention, you still got Trinity now. Can't attack directly, so you always want to attack with him first. Not to mention, you still got Honest Neos, which at that point you could actually just attack over all your opponent's monsters with 7,500 body. So yeah, that could still work out. And again, you still got Pot of Inquisitiveness, so if you need to recycle your resources at the right time and just draw one card, that works too. So like, this is actually already like an impressive board. You could go Miracle Fusion, but I don't have Liquid Soldier in the grave, sadly. So you just got to know when to use that card too. But again, this actually worked out fine. So yeah, you got technically 3 bodies right here. One that attacks 3 times, one that's a Raigeki. So yeah, I still got a good OTK board right here. So yeah, not my best one, but it works. So it all depends on like how you want to go about it. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this regardless. And as always, I will catch you guys again next time.